Hi YouTube. Um, Today I kind of wanted to redo and kind of tell you guys a little bit about why, well, tell you a lot about why this page is actually going on. This is September and it's National Sickle Cell Awareness Month, and I've been having a lot of people ask me what can they do to help, and was that the only thing that they could do to help, which was the blood donation. Blood donation is really good. We get transfusions a lot. We need blood a lot, and that's one good thing that could help. But personally, I think the thing that could help the most is knowledge. And because no one really knows about sickle cell, we don't have commercials and the big advertisements on walking and the research and all of that stuff. I felt that this was my part. I could do my part, and this was it. They have a spokesperson, which is T-Boz, as everyone probably knows by now. Well, you might not know, because personally, I don't think that she does enough for sickle cell. I love her as an artist, but as a spokesperson for this disease, I think she could do a lot better. And even if she is doing stuff out there, it's nothing that's being put out there for the world to see. And again, I thought that this would be my part. Now, the knowledge of sickle cell is the biggest thing, and I mean, as spreading anything, it helps. Spreading the word. It'll go from me to you to whomever else that you choose to share this with. And I just want people to understand that this was really truly the only way that I knew how to get my voice to be heard, our voices to be heard. And most people don't understand what it is that we go through. I've always wanted to be a speaker of some sort for sickle cell, but I never really knew where to go or how to start or who to talk to. And when the thought came in about just doing the video blogs, that was perfect. And I've been getting a lot of good feedback on it. I just want you all to understand how serious and how important this is to me. This is my life. It's my passion to let people know that this is something that is so severe and so dangerous and is so painful and hurtful, and any other bad and negative words that you could think. They all add up to sickle cell. But there could be a lot of positive if the knowledge was out there. My whole thing is teaching people, mainly the younger ones, because it's been such a big thing about kids having sex and these babies, with 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds, and that hurts my heart, because you could have one little girl whose parents have the trait. She has the trait and has no idea that she has the trait. 12 years old. Go have sex, get pregnant with some person, that person will have the trait, and now you're going to have a baby with sickle cell. You're going to have a 12-year-old child taking care of a child with a major illness, and that's not good. That's not a good thing at all. And that's the way, I mean, really, that's the way that this thing can be prevented, because you're born with it, and because it's a genetic disease. All you have to do is know what your genetics are. All you have to do is know what it is flowing through your veins. Have the knowledge to know that this is something that's out here. This is something that I should look for, or at least question about. I want people to ask questions, you guys. I'm seeing I'm getting a lot of hits. I have a lot of I'm getting my subscribers up, and I appreciate everybody who's subscribing, because you all know that this thing is really, really dear to my heart. I'm sick right now. I get the all forever known statement, "You don't look sick," kills me with that one. But I don't look sick today. I could walk outside and someone could look at me and think that I'm just a normal person and keep on going. Little do they know that my leg is hurting so bad that I don't even want to walk. I don't want to get up. I don't want to leave my house. That's how bad I feel today. Now, I'm not all balled up in tears and crying, because I'm 31 years old. I've lived with this thing my entire life. I know my body very well. I know when I'm about to get sick. I know when I can't. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, did you all hear that? I'm so sorry. I know what it is when I'm starting to hurt. I know what signs to look for. So I'm pretty used to, feeling this pain. So I just take my medicine and keep it moving. I got kids. I got things to do. You have to have the drive. You have to want to get better. And I do. And that's why I want this page to be as big as it possibly can. You guys, I can't say it enough. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Pass it on. Tell somebody else about it. Someone else who doesn't have any knowledge. I get questions like one of the things I was dealing with a person yesterday who came to me from Facebook and said that white people, it's mainly in white people. No, it's not. People in the Mediterranean culture can have it, but this is a predominantly black disease. This is an African American disease. And I don't know anyone. Well, actually, I've only met one person. She was a little white girl, the only white girl that I'd ever come across or even heard of having sickle cell. Actually, my nurses never even really knew about her too much. This is when I was younger and I was going to sickle cell support group meetings. We don't even have those too much. But that was the only person. But this is a predominantly black disease. White people can have it, but this is something that us as African Americans need to know about for our safety, our health, for the health and the happiness of our children and their futures. My future is basically now just taking care of my children. That's my life. I have something that I never thought that I would have. My goal is to make sure that my babies have all of the knowledge that they could possibly have so that they don't have children with this disease. And that's what I want for you all. I want everybody who's watching these videos to know that this is something that could happen to you and your family if you don't know what's going on. Just because you've never been having the trait, you can't get sick. So you could be walking around with the trait right now and not have a clue. Not have a clue. All it takes is a blood draw. All you have to do is go to the hospital and get your blood drawn. And they will tell you it's not hard. It's a little prick, just like anything else when it comes to getting your blood drawn. It's just a prick, and they'll find out for you. It's that simple. They do it automatically on babies nowadays. In this time, they check. It's one of the newborn screens that they have to do when you deliver. So that's automatic. But for the adults who weren't able to be screened as children when they weren't doing that back then, some of them have the trait and don't even know it. You cannot get sick from the trait. I cannot stress that enough. That's something else that irks my nerves, is when people say that they have the trait and they're sick. No, you're not. And I'm not trying to be mean or hateful or rude, but you don't know what this is. You don't feel it. You will never feel it. And even for a healthy person, you don't know the pain that we go through, and you don't know how hard this is. So that's why I want everybody and anybody who's watching this to please subscribe and pass this on. This is a big, big deal. I love you guys, and I thank everybody who's been subscribing and watching my videos. I know you all have questions. I get a lot of my questions through Facebook, but it's okay. You can leave your questions under my videos. Comment, like it, save it. I'm going to say it for the last time on this video. I have sickle cell. Sickle cell does not have me. It's a part of me, but it is not all of me. It will not ruin my life. It will not take over my life. I am me. I am strong, and I will survive this thing that I have called sickle cell anemia. And you know what else? Stop the sickle cycle. Love you guys. Bye.